Parents, raising teens, not easy, especially nowadays. I have raised many kids through the teen years, and it is often a roller coaster. It is very difficult. Here are a few things for you. Parents, self-care for you. Your kids are trying to find themselves. They're trying to find their identity. And remember, who they are or how they are is not necessarily who you are. They are trying to find their way. They might be making decisions that you don't necessarily agree with. Be careful how you come down on them, because that could be more about you than really them. It's more about your expectations or disappointments rather than them. The key is, parents, listen, validate, be there for them. Expect a bit of a roller coaster and expect for them to make mistakes. That's part of them growing up. That's part of them learning. That's part of them finding themselves. If it's always this, everything is catastrophic and just everything is the end of the world and you didn't do this and you never do, they're going to start possibly feeling shame and down on themselves. Focus on the wins. If they're doing something well, let that be the focus. Often when kids go back to school, they are going to have a little anxiety, and they might, maybe not be able to sleep as well right before school starts, like on their first day, or they may not sleep as well before like a test. They might just have some worries about a class or a teacher or a friendship or a relationship. That's all gonna be within the normal range. It's gonna be a little difficult at times to distinguish between what is normal and what is more serious, because all kids are a little bit different. When it's more serious is these prolonged, maybe episodes of depression or anxiety where you can tell they're feeling stuck. Every day, they just keep talking about how this person's difficult, or they're feeling off, or they're feeling down, or things that they used to like to do, now no longer they do. Isolation. So if you notice that they're not wanting to do anything or hang out with any of their friends, that tells you something's probably more is going on. Listen, talk to your kids, validate them. Make sure that you're getting and that you're understanding their experience. You're empathizing with them. You're saying, yes, I get it. First day of school is difficult, or there's anxiety, and being able to share your emotions, that's really helpful. Most parents, when the kids get in the car, they say, how was your day? And the most typical response from a teenager is gonna be fine, good, okay, all right. As parents, if we're really trying to gauge and or connect and find out truly how our kids did throughout the day, even as simple as highs, lows, what was the best part of your day? What was the worst part of your day? That engages a different part of their brain, and now it's open-ended. Be mindful when you ask it. I've noticed that with a lot of teenagers, if you ask it right when they get in the car, sometimes they are not ready to answer that question yet. They've just spent a full day. They're tired and exhausted. So you know your kid's best. Sometimes you ask that at dinner. Sometimes you ask that right before they go to bed. You know your kid. You'll know the best time to ask them, where you're most likely going to get more of like an expanded response rather than just a, yeah, good. Also with conversation starters, when you ask them about their day, or you want to talk about highs, lows, or you could do rosebud thorns. Rosebud thorn is where it's like the good thing is the rose, the thing that was kind of difficult was the thorn, and the bud is something they're looking forward to. So again, that's another good conversation starter. With raising kids is radical acceptance. Accepting them for who they are and loving them. loving them unconditionally. We got to remember, we're not just trying to get them through the teenage years. And if we can do these years well, it's going to increase the chances of us feeling and being connected to our adult kids.